This is crazy. Crazy, bro. Oh, this market. Yo, welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Good riddance. What do you say? What's up? God, what's good, Sid? Oh, we're about to get active. I love this. I love this. There is so much selling pressure coming into this low. That's the trade. Some type of micro pullback off of this selling pressure and then just go lower, which we might have already seen. 657 is the highs on ES on that last hourly. There's just so much selling pressure today, dude. This is crazy. Boy, oh boy. This is actually insane. We're 800 points off the highs. I think more. Yeah, 850 points. Why is it going so low? I mean, I think directionally, that's where we were. I mean, I think directionally the market was bearish. And then you had NVIDIA earnings, and it was just kind of a stop runner. It was kind of just some type of manipulation move. It wasn't the sentiment in this market hasn't truly shifted, I would suppose, is the only real explanation. This is an hourly candle that's like 600 points, 650 points. That's crazy. Yeah, crazy sell-off. Totally insane. All right, let's do, let's put the hourly here. Okay, size down. Approach everything as it's kind of a scalp trade. I really wouldn't fight the trend. VWAP is not in play, really. Yeah, we're gonna be trying to, let's just trade NQ for the sake of today's kind of crazy. Let's focus on NQ. Let's go, man. Okay, session low is 467. We just bounced 100 points, and now we're peeling it back off. This market is insane. I mean, actually insane. You're holding short from 25,178. You are, what? That is insane, dude. That is insane. Today is crazy. I could say it a million times. I haven't seen the market like this ever. Never, ever. I think everybody, I mean, the sellers are obviously in dominant control. The weekly lows are 373, man. We've got 200 points of downside. Oh, we just keep fading here. Just keep fading. Oh my goodness, 580. It was a 100-point bounce, but it gave it back like nothing. This is crazy, man. Whew. 1/10 of an MNQ. I know, it's just pretty crazy. Yeah, 3 micros is probably still pretty insane. Let me just get a feel for the risk. If I got short and my stop was there, that's even that. I mean, and this is moving so quick. Even that's $200 of risk. It was just crazy, man. I just wanted to get an idea. Yeah, I mean, more than a couple micros is pretty crazy, because a pretty typical price leg down here is like 100 points. The volatility is insane right now. So if you can't, stomach a 100-point loss with a couple micros, that's like $1,000. All right, we're gonna look to kind of continue trying to trade the trend here, selling rallies. I've got the 500 tick chart and the hourly up next to it. I think we could do a lot of damage with one micro, just scalping the strength on this and just fading it. I think we could do really good. Cutting the losses quick, right? But every time you're seeing strength, just sell into it. Let's see. We're breaking lows now. This is insanely weak. What's gold doing? I'm just curious. Not anything crazy. Bitcoin down to 86. Crude crude's dumping as well. Okay, we continue to flush here on NQ. Continue to flush. This is a lot like yesterday where they let it rally out of the open, although this is magnified by, like, I guess because of the earnings. This entire session, like this entire move totally trumps what we saw yesterday. Yesterday was peanuts. All right, we're gonna weak bounce out of 30s. You just, I mean, you just try to grab any retracement to the upside. You just try to fade it. There's not much to it, man. You're just not even getting great opportunities. We're just directly down. We're dive bombing. We are dive bombing. 28's the low. I don't want to get caught in one of those damn 100-point retracements, but I also don't see this market slowing down until we take 24,300s out. Excuse me. I think we just need to get in retracement, just trust it a little bit, set the stop, and just trust it. Let's do our best not to sell the low, but at the same time, we want to be getting into this selling pressure. Let's just, let's see. See if we can get a decent retracement, then we're going to get short. Continue to play the trend. All right, here we go. 79.27. Let's see what we can look like above the can we even get above the 80s? Like, we just come in and just, it doesn't go anywhere. Let's see. I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit above 500, and we're gonna try to grab this thing and shark dive it. Just watching. There's not much to it, dude. It's just down and to the right. Literally just try to fade. Like, I probably should be fading 15s. I should have faded 15s, damn it. I just think it's going to bounce a little bit more sometimes. So I'm trying to be patient, but this is a quick market makes you think quick. Like, you got to be reactive. Maybe anticipate a little better. Like, I should have just shorted anything above 500. I should have shorted, looking for the break into new lows, right? That's decent enough. That was an 80-point retracement. Should have just got short. That's on me. What a crazy market. It's insane. It's insane. I'm trying my best not to just sit on the sideline. I want to participate, but I don't see this market getting saved here. It's like before you can even think about trying to get in, this shit's already broken the lows. We just broke new lows. Chat, we're just dive bombing. The fair value gaps did not hold. Nope, no, they didn't. Officially bear market? Oh, there's going to be a discussion to be had for sure. I don't think they consider bear market until we break the 200-day EMA. Maybe the 100-day EMA, but yeah, this is very, very weak today. Me want to get in. I should have gotten in at fucking 15s, man. Okay, we're testing extreme lows here, weekly lows. We might just melt right through it. Look at the 5 minute, man. This thing's going to HE double hockey sticks. Jeez, brother. Like, I could get short here, but it's not. I should have gotten short at 15. I would have already been up over 100 points on that shit. 515, that's where I should have been. Should have been short there. God. Oh my God. It's just going. I mean, it's just going down, down, down. It is going down, down, down. Where does one get short? Other than that 515 entry, which was a good enough entry. You kind of short that, stop it out if it breaks into a new high. Testing the extreme lows. If there was going to be any decent retracement, it would be off of this kind of 400 level. But there's just so much sellers that I just don't think it matters. This is Black Thursday, dude. Black Thursday. Okay, I'm FOMOing. I'm going to get in one micro here. I'm going to give it such a wide stop that it's not a big deal. I'm going to stop it out of that 510. Just see if we can get a break into new lows here. I might cut it earlier. If this market's actually going to give a pullback, that's fine. But as of now, there's nothing. Like, watch it. Trying to attempt 40s probably just gives it all back. Gives it all back. It's so weak. It is so weak. It's just no buyers. There's no buyers here at all. New lows. It is so weak. World War III? I don't know. I don't think there's any news behind this. It's the damn Epstein files. The damn Epstein files. You think it will bounce back? I tend to say no whenever the selling pressure is this strong. I tend to say it's not. No, I don't think it'll bounce back. I don't think it'll bounce back at all. There it goes. Sayonara. There's 60 points. Should have just covered some right there. Bam, bam, bam. I don't want to see his base too much. I just want to see that continue push lower. Look at that. 93 gets smacked. Session low is 53. I didn't take any profit right there, and I'm getting bounced on a little bit. Pause. Ugh. That's one of those times where you get the break and then it just reverses. That's annoying. That's kind of annoying. Look at that. Bounce gets faded. 42 down to 22. I know. Pause. Got $200 of risk up here. 510's my stop. We reclaim 510. This market starts to the structure starts to kind of look more like an effort to bounce off these lows than at least to continue to sell off in the near term, which is fine. We'll just wait for that bounce to exhaust and then get back in. That'll be cool to do that. Sellers own this shit, dude. I mean, sellers own it. They own it. This shit's crazy weak. Crazy weak. Yo, what's good? That would have been a better entry at 480s, probably. My entry is pretty dog shit now that I'm looking at it in hindsight. I kind of thought we'd keep going though. In my defense, I didn't think the 850 point sell off would come to a screeching halt as soon as I got short with my 1 micro. What can I say? It's a good opportunity. We'll see. Kind of want some confirmation, and then I feel better about confirmation and then adding than just adding as it moves closer to my stop. Such a wide stop, but I mean 1 micro, right? I think you got to give it a really wide stop. Like if you're trying to run this trade with a 10, 20, 30, 40, even a 50 point stop, it's just like kind of suicide. We're bouncing 100 points like it's nothing right now. I think we can get a long scalp. I wouldn't try it personally, but we're 850 points lower. I mean, anything can happen. If we get back above 510 and stop me out, I'll wait and then I'll re-enter. Still selling. Hey. Give it room. Bro really bottom ticked that. Hey, quiet. I know. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Why do you trade on the tick chart? I just feel like I can read the price action a little bit better. There's a little bit more detail here. Like on this 5 minute, you know, I just with the tick chart, I can see every kind of pivot. You know, I feel like I can see more of the price action. That's why I use it. I had to fight to get my damn entry back. Yeah, you got to pay for live data when you become live. Yeah. Hey guys, I wouldn't suggest anybody here trade with more than a couple micros today, man. With how aggressive this range is, you know, this market's moving 100 points in what looks like a very tight 5 minute window, but it's 100 points because we've been selling and we're down from the highs almost 1,000 points. This is insane, right? So, even if we retrace 1/10 of that, that's a 100-point retracement, man. So that can happen. I understand that can happen. That's why you have a really wide stop, and you don't have to use a lot of size today. The market's gonna give you the moves for you to make the amount of money you want to make. You don't have to. You need to size down because the market volatility has picked up. Bro shorted the bottom. Yep. We shorted the bottom. Shit's basing now that I got short. Trend came to a screeching halt as soon as I got short. See if we get ran here. Stop loss might be a better entry in this situation here. Honestly. I don't know. I size up. I mean, you can size up. You can make more money, but you can also lose more money. But if you want the conditions you're used to, you need to size down. All right. Getting some weak prints on the 5-minute candles off of the weekly low. Don't fight the trend. Don't. I'm live, baby. You're good. We might see this breathe a little bit above 500. I think the way I'd approach this is I would keep trying to kind of, the entry should be better to begin with, but that's rookie hour for real. The entry is rookie hour. But the way I would approach this is to continue finding the selling pressure. I would enter 1 micro on what I think could be, a lower high, some sort of exhaustion, and then I would run a 100-point stop. That way I can lose like 9 or 10 times before we've completely V-shaped this move. For every 100 points we rally, like get short with a 100-point stop with a 1 micro. And then obviously if we get it, we can add. Right now we're kind of basing out. I don't think this market's gonna get a lot of strength off of this low, but we are kind of bullshitting right now. Say other, to put it in basic terms, kind of bullshitting. I don't think this low is gonna lead to any real strength, but we are kind of consolidating here. A long look. I don't know if there's a long opportunity here, Chad. I personally wouldn't, but hey, I am the one in a losing trade at the moment. Really due to just a shitty entry. I still think we get this trade going, but kind of a shitty entry. Michael Burry was actually right. Loki, well, he was right, kind of. I will say, I feel like the 9 out of 10 times that he ever says anything bearish about the market, we just rally, but we're a top tick the market. Probably try again if we get stopped out here in the mid to high 500s with another 100-point stop and just keep approaching it like that. I think that's a great way to keep approaching it. We might not get stopped though. We might be chilling. I'm very good at putting my stops in the right spots. If y'all didn't know, I'm very good at it. I take a lot of pride in that. So the difference between the 1 minute and the 100 tick chart. The 1 minute chart is you're going to see candles open and close solely on the duration of time. 1 minute, that candle will open and close, and it'll reflect the price action that happened in that 1 minute. The 100 tick chart doesn't open and close based on time, but opens and closes based on orders. So if 100 orders go through the market, that's 100 tick candle, and that'll reflect the price action of 100 orders. Can sometimes be useful in markets like this where you're seeing a lot of volatility. Can read the price action a little bit better, in my opinion. It can also blur things a little bit, right? Like this is kind of almost like looking at the 1 second chart. So you do need to pair it with something that's not going to, with an hourly or something like that. Just letting this thing breathe a little bit. Just waiting for new lows. Sounds like a damn good time. What happened to his live account? It's right there, bro. What? What you mean? Could you put a 200 EMA? I think you could, actually, my man. Let's check. I think you can. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to put an EMA on. Yeah, there you go. Put let's see. You said 200. How do we get? Oh, here we go. 200 tick chart, 200 EMA on a 500 tick chart. I mean, that could be something, right? I mean, look at it. You can see my screen, right? You guys on YouTube. I mean, if we're really respecting trend, look how well this EMA has kind of worked, right? Every time this thing kind of popped above the EMA, you just sell. Popped above EMA, sell. Popped above the 200, sell. Sell, sell. You know what I mean? You might be onto something. Maybe I'll use that. I don't know. Maybe I'll use that a little bit. Try it out. But would it be useful? I mean, in this case, if you have pattern recognition and you're noticing that every time we pop above it, we're fading. I mean, there could be a strat there. Yeah. All right, we're back to the entry. This has been painful so far. Let's go. Testing the lows again. And the party crank. It sounds like a damn good time. Can I full port? Sure, you can do whatever you want. Don't be inclined. Don't, this is not a signals thing. This is not financial advice. This is just transparent day trading. Day trading involves substantial risk. Futures trading involves substantial risk. I'm sure a lot of you guys are pulling your hair out. Listen, when markets get this volatile, wide stops, trade the trend, size down. And I know it's a stressful day for a lot of people. I'm not stressing at all. This is fine, right? I gave it plenty of room. Because once again, we are down 1,000 points, 100, and we're moving 100 points in these 5-minute candles alone. So if we want to retrace, 100 points, that could happen. I'm not going to say it can't. I'm gonna set my trade up correctly to where if it does happen, at least we can say that we executed the way we should have. All right, new lows covered. Let's continue selling. If we retrace again, let's sell it. All right, we're at 423. Shit. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Damn it. Try to get short again if we get a decent retracement. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I love this. I love today. Today is perfect. Today is the best day I've ever seen. Hey, yo. Oh, shit, we keep going. Everybody on TikTok, we're live on YouTube, man. Pull up to the YouTube. BPCTrades. Everybody on YouTube, let's get it. Appreciate the likes, the follows. Heavy long. I really don't see the long. I mean, there's so much selling pressure here today that it just seems crazy to me to try. I mean, I would be, if I got long, it would be, I would want to see that shit start to play out in less than 10 seconds or I'm cutting it. I mean, the strength would have to be, you'd need to be a sniper to try to counter trend this trade long. You'd need to be insanely good. You might come out with a lucky little trade, but it just seems really, really risky. That's what I'll say. Why don't you just hold that? I got a quick 60 points. I'm just trying to lock it in. And this is how I did it yesterday when I was on Topstep. I just continue to, I get out and I get back in. I get out, get back in. I'm going to get out and get back in again. That's how I'm going to do it. Yep, 60 points. We'll try to get back in if we can. Traded some fundeds today, did really good in them. I think I'm going to just call it. I traded my Tradeify live account, did pretty good on that. I think I probably won't trade. I got 2 my funded futures scale accounts up to like $13,000 in profit on this sell-off, so that's good. Should be able to just milk some payouts. Just what do they call it when you just go for like a regular base hit day and you just like try to get your eligibility to get the payout? All right, let's see. We're about to flip this 5-minute. Let's see. I still think we keep. Let me see the daily. Yeah, we kind of crept below. They could give a decent reversal here, but I still think sellers have this thing by the nuts. You know what I mean? They do. They have this thing by the nuts. They do. I mean, I'm just saying it how it is. All right, little bounce play. I'm going to wait for the exhaustion on this and try to get short again. We've swept the weekly lows for what it's worth. I still don't think that's a valid enough reason to try to catch. I mean, there might be a play here long on a little bit of retracement, but with how much selling pressure we're seeing today, it just seems insane to me. I'm not saying it's not possible, but we've officially seen 1,000 points high to low on NQ. Let's try to catch this exhaustion here. I'm going to let this kind of rally play out a little bit, see what we look like. Kind of approaching a highs. So on the 5-minute there, you've got 500, just under 500s here. If we were going to go pop through a high and maybe see some, maybe a little manipulation or exhaustion candle left above this recent high to the left at 500, we could try to get short off of that. Stop it above the high above that over here, 600s. Kind of catch it in this zone here, but as of now, buyers did make a stance, and we've seen over 100 points, 150 point bounce so far. So I'm not going to jump in yet, but let's see. This looks like it wants to at least attempt to push to 24,500. So let's see. If it breaks the high, then I'm long. See, I understand what you guys are saying with that, but you have to understand like the market sentiment, the context of what the heck is happening right now. We are down 1,000 points, right? We just broke a massive support level on the weekly. I do understand I understand the liquidity sweep, session low break and reclaim. I understand that, but I'm just saying from my perspective, and I could be wrong. From my perspective, we have to understand the context of what we're seeing. And this is unprecedented selling. Unprecedented selling. Heavily counter trend if you're trying to go long. Not saying that there isn't a long opportunity. It's just very scary. I'd much rather be short. Bloodbath, exactly. If you want to size down even more, you might go trade MES over MNQ, honestly. Yeah, right now, man, if we can get like a little pullback and then buyers step back in and get a double leg pullback kind of above 500s and see some exhaustion in there, I'd like to get short again. Well, this structure's starting to tighten up a little bit here, and buyers did step in there on the break of the weekly lows. If we can just get one more leg up, anything above 490s, I'm trying to short that. I'm trying to short that with this wide stop, though. Let's see if we even get lucky enough to get that, though. Scared to place a play. I hear you. It's sketchy. I don't know if I'm going to miss an opportunity here, but I wanted to at least give this a chance to break 500. I don't even think we have the strength to do it. But I'm going to wait a little bit, see if we can kind of creep up above 500s, and then I want to try to short again. You're about to miss the move? I might be. We'll see. I might be. Just give it a chance. Give it a chance. Showing a little bit of effort to break above 450s, but we're seeing sellers step back in now. We might be missing the opportunity. You want sell now after all trend down? Yeah, continue selling. Wait for good opportunities, good entries, but yeah, continue selling, I think. Not financial advice. I think I missed the opportunity giving this thing a chance there, trying to break above 500. I want to see if we can take these highs to the left and then just get a pin and just sell it back down. I don't even think we're going to see that, though. We just keep going. We're dive bombing. I think it's like every single rally, just sell the hell out of it, because we're not getting anything meaningful. We're not getting any meaningful rally here. We've seen the selling. Yeah, this market, the selling is crazy, but it's also like in the mornings, it's the market's rallying, you know, several hundred points. And in a truly weak market, you wouldn't really see buyers have the ability to do something like that. It almost seems like this market's allowing you know, several hundred point rallies to the upside, and then they step in at the very top. Like today, it almost seemed like, you know, the selling was, wow, we just keep going. We just keep going. I think you just got to get short there at 460. I mean, damn. I'm not in disbelief. I thought maybe we could take the highs. I don't know. We just keep going. We're melting lower. Probably continues melting lower all day, to be honest. Yo, everybody, we're live on YouTube, on TikTok. We're live on YouTube, guys, every single day. We were waiting for a short setup. Started to see some nice volume there off the lows, but it just like every other move today, it just got completely faded. I was thinking we could maybe just kind of wick above 500 just a little bit, then try to get short again. Still going, still going, still going. This is so heavy. Wowza, we missed that chance. We missed the chance there to get short. It's literally every single rally. Just sell it. Just sell every single rally. All right, session low is 307. These are all good opportunities. Yeah, that was a good chance. That was a good chance to get there short, but I thought maybe I could get a better entry. I kind of thought we would maybe put in some type of, just, you know, at least an attempt to kind of break even this, even if it was just to kind of leave an exhaustion candle and then sell it back down. I thought there was an opportunity there. Here we go. Trying to bounce again. The selling's slowing down a little bit. Just a little bit. Definitely not trading this long. I will not trade this long today. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. All right, 307 is the low. We're sprinting back down into it. That's crazy. I'm trying to catch this into the 290s. I want to see it play out right now, though. I'll stop it if we run back through 370. I want to see it break into the 290s right now. Now or never. I'll cut it quick if not. All right, I cut that. Take a little $70 loss on that. If I see it again, I'll try to step back into it. All right, I'm back in. Trying the same thing. 370s again, and I'll stop it. Looking for the break into the 290s. Needs to go now. There's 315. Trying to catch this break of the lows without getting chopped up too much. Needs to go now. It's being a pain in the ass right here. All right, I'm cutting it. Get back like 140, trying to scalp through the lows. It's kind of being a pain in the ass right now. We'll wait for another setup. No MES. I think I'm going to wait for the volatility to die off a little bit, then we'll trade MES. All right, I'm trying again. If I take another paper cut, I'll just call it quits. But I'm looking for the breakthrough 300s. This is such a weak range on that 5-minute. Needs to break right here. Give it a chance in the 380s, but not much. Give it a chance, just a chance to find some exhaustion in the 380s. Because we keep setting this weak range, like we're popping it, but we're just giving it back. I might have to cut it. I like how we're trading with the trend, but it's not wanting to break this low. Need that 390 to hold as the high. All right, I'm cutting on the break at 400. I'm getting chopped up. Let's just give it a second. Let's just give it a second. Wait for better entry. Topstep TV's long? Really? Who? No, we're getting cut up right here. Let's just be patient. Wait for another setup. Selling starting to slow down a little bit. Tell you what, it's sketchy. It feels like sketchy going long. I wonder if we could just 420s, trying to pin the high. Try my hardest not to get cut into 1 million pieces. All right, I'm trying again. Seeing some exhaustion above 420s. One good setup where we can kind of get that and then sell hard into the lows, and I can add into it, and we're good to go. Just need the price action to play out a little bit better. Like if this sinks down heavy into low 300s, probably will add. Looking for the break into 290s. I just need it to play nice, really. Play nice. Just doing the same thing it's been doing all day. Little rallies. Get caught at the highs, dragged back down. Nice. I added 2. Let's get the break through the lows at 290s here. Probably stop it if we run back to that 420. Looking for a heavy breakthrough lows. Right now. Sink it through the 30s. Think I can go break even? It's 30 points. I mean, you would want to see the break here without much of a bounce at all. So let's go break even. Run the risk of getting stopped if we wick up a little bit, but with that aggressive, I mean, you'd want to see the break. We just continue trending lower. Let's see. There's the 320s. Come on, we just need clean PA through this low. Clean price action through this low. Don't bullshit with me. Just give me clean price action into the 290s. I'll be a happy camper. Don't stop me out. Do not stop me out, please, please. I'm begging you, I'm begging you. I am begging you. I am begging you not to stop me out. No. Just a clean break of 300s would be just superb. It might bullshit with me a little bit though. It's a clean print on the 5 minute. You'd want to see like a little micro pullback and then just get exhausted and keep going. Kind of like that. Look at the 40s just fell. Do I want to run the risk of adding? Dude, I want to add, but I need it to go right here, right now type deal. And it would bring my average even lower. I'm adding. All right, stop is we might get ran here. I need it to find, yeah, just sellers have to step in at 40s right here, like hard. Otherwise, good news is if it goes here, we have we're sized in really nice. Worst case, we get stop break even, but it needs to get exhausted here in the 40s and just go. To try to, like, it needs to kind of right here, right now type trade. Oh, it's being sticky. He's got to go. I might get stopped out. Damn. 53's got to hold. Oh my god. Damn, chat. Damn. Pain in the ass market. Should have went right there. That would have been at least probably $1,500 trade if we broke into the 90s. Damn it. Horrible trade. Okay. I mean, I sized in heavy as hell with no risk, but if that's a horrible trade, okay. We had a free trade and it was a horrible trade. Let's do this. All right, back in. We'll just see if we can get a better entry. I still like the idea. All right, I'm back in. I'm going to try the same kind of setup. I'll size in if we can. Stop it out if we break above 420s. Give it some room. Should not be this hard to catch the damn low day break with how weak we've been today. I'll stop it above 420. The trade here is like a break of session lows into the 290s, 280s. Try to kind of get the same, add in, if we can get the confirmation of the low day break, I'll add in. Just need the price action to, and it shouldn't be too difficult with how weak we've been today. It should be pretty easy. Just need it to play out. I could try to get short, and instead of going break even because it's so tight, I could just go for 407 stop. Does the market want to start to chop around here intraday? This keeps pushing on 400. Yeah, we might see a little break here. We might just need to try to catch the next high. Give him a second to see if we kind of start to break out of this range. I just want to get out. All right, I'm cutting that. Down 250. Just need to find the right entry, and we can get that trade size into it, and everything will be chill. Just need to find the right entry. Who's freaking out here? Nobody's freaking out. I'm not freaking out. I ain't freaking out. But it's trying to catch this damn... Just trying to catch that point where sellers step into it. Got a slow grind up and kind of pulling into highs on the tick chart now. It's a weak range. It is a weak range. And it still shows me what I want to see. All right, I'm gonna try to catch that. I'm at 5 here. Just looking for the low day break. In 5 there. I want to see that 428 pivot hold that we just put in. Needs to start to get some follow through, otherwise it's just going to range too much. $428 needs to hold. Keeps getting some really nice rejections above 400. Just needs to get that second leg in into the lows. Watching for this high to hold. Needs to sink down into 300s now. This is starting to look good. Yeah, into the 380s would look good. Chilling. Nice. That's nice price action back into the entry. Keeps rejecting 420s. Just needs to get that follow through now. Seeing what I need to see as far as like buyers getting rejected. Just needs to sink into the 380s, 370s. So weak range. It just keeps just relentlessly trying to get above 420s. cut it if we start to break into the 40s. Just try not to get paper cut too much because we've seen this kind of break into that, you know, it keeps breaking and then selling it back. So for me to just try to be, you know, if it really starts to break away, we'll get out. But it's at the moment, it's not. Probably retest this high and break it, I'll get out. All right, I cut it. I'm down 853. We're just like the momentum came to a screeching halt on the sell side. There we go, breaking through 460s now. Probably take one more stab at this, just let it get extended, and it might be a longer hold into the close. Even the 5 minute's still like really weak. You wouldn't think that's 150 point bounce just looking at this 5 minute, but that is 150 point bounce. It's too stuck on the shorts. No, I think we just got to get better with the injuries, but I still think it plays out. Maybe like in and out plays. Maybe like in and out plays. I got short there 59. Maybe give it a wider stop. And then from here, if this holds top of range, we actually will be able to kind of add into it. Let me give it a stop above. Let's give it a pretty wide stop. We're going high to lows on the range. And if we get selling back into session lows, we should, with this entry, be able to better manage kind of sizing into it. Let's get it. We'll try to be in 9 by the time we get a break of session lows. If we get down there, we'll try to be in 9. Yeah, this is a much better entry than what I have been taking. I'm gonna add 2 more in the 80s if I can. Shit, I didn't get filled. Okay, I added 2 more. I'm in 5 now. Stops at 585. See if NQ goes deep V mode here. Easier to see the micro bull flags when you're in the middle of an inverse. We'll see. Hope this goes well for you. I appreciate it. I think it will. If we do see some selling back into the session lows and look like we're gonna get a breakdown, we'll be able to add. We'll try to get into like 10. We'll try to get into like 10. There's some selling we wanted to see. Like if 500s kind of holds like that, and we sell aggressively back into the lows of the range, we can add and then just pull the stop here. Just need to see strong selling off this high. It's crazy. It sounds like the market today. Yeah, it's been good. I want to see the continued selling strength. I don't want that to change, but a little slowdown here in the NQ. A little slowdown. We're bearish. Michael Bearish. Down in, down. No, this is a better entry for like a longer hold time short. We're trying to scalp the continued selling, you know, when it started to get really rangy down here, kind of cut up a little bit. Unfortunately. Still chilling here, looking for some exhaustion above 500s. Give it a wider stop. Kind of have to, honestly. Kind of have to. There's the exhaustion above 500s. So we were looking at this, I mean, earlier, if that does hold, current high is 524. Kind of, we were making an attempt to kind of climb here. I wanted to see, okay, if we can get above 500, get short in this range with a tight stop. Not a tight stop, but a wide stop. Wide stops today when the market's this volatile. Wide stops. Heck yeah, he withdrew. Yeah, sure did. Max drawdown? The drawdown's the account balance. The drawdown is the account balance. My loss limit on the day is 3,000, if that's what you're asking. My loss limit's 3,000. This is about where you'd want to see sellers step back into it. At some point. Stops at 585. Why you bottom shorting? I would argue that this is, I mean, we're 200 points up, 230 points up. I don't think it's the bottom shorting. And bottom shorting was going to go lower. No, I don't know. I don't think it's bottom shorting. 200 point retracement on a 1,000 point sell off. Where are the sellers at? Damn. Oh, we're going vertical right now, chat. Damn. New highs. Wow. Okay, we're in full retrace mode. Good Lord. That was a really aggressive bounce. I mean, that was 300 points. I don't really see how you don't try to play that short, but that's a crazy bounce. We'll see if we get stopped out. No regrets. No regrets. Wow, 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 wow. All right, I'm going to get stopped out. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, we most likely will. Yeah, I stopped out. I mean, damn, this is a fucking bounce. That is a bounce on a bounce on a bounce. 300 points. Just vertical. After taking the weekly lows. Is that what we needed to run to all-time highs? Maybe. Shit. That's strong. I'm down 2,000. Might try to... I mean, the only real thing I can see is just trying to continue. I don't... Unless we just go vertically all the way back up. That is a crazy bounce, though. No doubt. No doubt. What a bounce. See if we break above 600s here. Crazy, dude. Buys back from VWAP. The VWAP's all the way up there at 930s. It's still like 400 points away. See if we kind of peak above 600s here. Damn, bro, dude, fucking did I get taken out right at the... I don't know. Let's see. Some really heavy selling on the 5-minute. I think I got stopped out at the highs. Ugh. Anyways, that was like a 70-point pullback. Let's see. Stop was the entry. Yeah, it might have been. Because that's insane. It's pretty aggressive pullback on the 5-minute. See if we can take these highs one more time, kind of pull into like 620, 630s, and then we can top out there. But this first pullback's getting just beaten down. It's getting beaten down, brother. Topped out. It's topping out at key levels of like 600 flat. Nothing above it. Like we've seen that at 500 flat right here, like not an ounce above it, and then it sells so aggressively. Look at me, I got stopped out on that shit too. That's disgusting. Stop at 585. Where was the entry? I think this was our entry right here. Ugh, that's rough. How you getting clapped today on a day like this with clear direction? Well, yeah, I was trying to trade the direction here down and just chopped. But I appreciate the condolences. Yeah, that was rough. Getting back in here doesn't seem, I mean, it's just tough. Just eating a loss right there. I mean, the market just continues to let it. I mean, it goes 300 points, right? Like it's a massive bounce, and then they step in. They do step in, but they let it go so high before they do. Like you would not typically see a 300-point bounce on a day like this. Well, I mean, I guess that's not true. It's just tricky. They really let it go. It's hard to like stay in trades with how high they let it go sometimes. Try to kind of catch this 500s maybe. If we're gonna just keep selling it. All right, let's see if we can catch it. See if we can catch the momentum lower. Might pop in and out of this a little bit more. What would my stop be? That'd be damn near. Let's see if the 600s hold. There's an opportunity to size into this if we just keep sinking into the lows. Those lows are 460s. What's 460s to session lows? If we can lose 460s there, we have 160 points to go. Nice wick there above 30s. What if they're going to let this take out 600? That's nice. Nice 50s. Nice 50 sell-off. All right, let's see. Should I cut it and get back in on a bounce? Let's do that. Let's cut it, try to get back in. Try to get back in above 500. If it gives me another bounce, I'll get back in. Keep trying to fade it off the 600s. Ooh, wait a sec. Dude, why do I have an an eerie feeling they're gonna let this run through 600s and then sell it? It's tingling. It's 512s. Oh, I'm missing it. Damn it, I'm missing it. I should have gotten it at 512s. Let's fight back. Fight back. Slow, slow, slow. Damn, bro. I didn't want to even give you a chance to get in. It's like quick. Just thinking about trying to get at 517. Should just have limit orders. All right, I got short again. We keep trying to fade the momentum here. If we could consolidate here a little bit. We're still 300 points off the lows. Just in and out of this market. Go break that. Go break. It looks like it wants to break 80s here. I usually would be cutting this because I could probably just get back in, but there we go. Cut. To comeback kid. The comeback kid. The comeback kid. Should drop pretty viciously here. You would think so if we're gonna keep showing, selling momentum. I'm just gonna keep trying to cover and get back in. If we're gonna bullshit here a little bit and consolidate, just get back in. Down 13. Down 13. How do you add two tabs? This window up here. If you can see that. All right, let's see if we can continue to catch exhaustion above 500. Right now, we're selling all moves above 500 are being sold. I don't love this coming off of a 300-point bounce, but let's see if we can keep kind of getting entries like that, getting a quick 400 bucks and getting out. I feel like we're about to break these lows. 507, had a chance to try to grab that. This is set in a pretty weak range here. This isn't really looking like a strong flag for higher, but I would be surprised. See, everything above 500 being sold aggressively right now. 504. It's in a nice little weak range here. If we can try to fade a pop here and sell it back in, that would be ideal. It's just so heavy. It's so heavy. It's about to break. Okay, so if we did break, we would need to go run 160 points. That's not that much, considering how weak this has been today. All right, we're seeing a move through 500s again. Kind of headphones? These are the AirPod Maxes or something like that. Dude, everything's being sold. This is rough. This thing's trying to hold on for dear life. For dear life. Trying to get an entry above 500. This is like a quick, even this is like a quick 30-point range. 502. All right, I got 3 filled there. Kind of have to stop it if we run back to 600. 600. Anything above 500, I want to be selling it and try to fade it. Set a weak range to just sell it. Everything above 500. If we start to break it out, we'll just cut. We'll have to cut it. Sellers kind of stepping in at 520s. Nice. That's nice. That's what I want. I want the fucking sellers to step in heavy there. Every time this kind of bounces, just step in heavy. Start seeing that price action again, we can start to look for lows. You know what you don't like though when you're trying to trade momentum and trade like a strong directional market is when we start just hesitating a little bit. You're like, what are we doing? Covered it. See if we can get back in. Hopefully I'm not getting rid of my trade and then we finally go, but everything above 500, I'm just trying to fade it. Keep covering it as we... I mean, this could be support. I really don't think it is, but I'm going to keep trying to get in above 500. Just buy now. The price is swept. Is it really so simple? We swept yesterday's low, so just buy. I don't know. I don't know about that. Shit. Is that the secret sauce? That might be the secret sauce. So they're stepping in at 520s. Damn, chat. The sellers are here, but like they're not letting it go. We gotta go. We gotta break this low. We gotta go through 460s right here. I want to be a part of it, but we gotta go. Ugh, should have gotten into 520s when I saw sellers grab it. All good, all good, all good, all good. There's 470s. Do we hold range or break? All right, we're breaking lower. Here we go. That was brutal. That was brutal. The way that took, ugh, so brutal. Try to get in the retracement. Just look for lows at low day here. Sprinting lower. All right, let's try to follow this momentum a bit. In and out of it, in and out of it. We'll stop if we go take that high we just broke lower from 520s, where we saw seller step in and crack the low. How far do we have? 100 points, 100 points. What was the liquidity trap? Wait, are you looking for longs? Bro, this is setting such a brutal range for how weak we've been. We just gotta go. Playing trend. Hey, sweetie. Well, if you're looking for longs, I give you respect. You have my respect. All right, let's add there. I'm in 536 now. Looking for session lows. We have a triple bottom there in the tick chart at 320. If we can pick up some volume, we might have a chance to like add. If we can go, like if this candle sinks 400s, we just need a 100-point move, which has been really, we've seen this thing flush 100 points very quick today. Honestly, all week. When it gets going, 100 points can go quick. With that hourly flipping. Yeah, the way they set that kind of rally and flat, I mean, we just didn't trade it well. I got in too low before it took the highs to the left, and I just didn't trade it well. Stop was wide, but not wide enough, and ended up getting top ticked. Did not execute well on that at all. That's all. All right, 400 is looking heavy now for the break. Here we go, breaking 400s. It was just a brutal range that it set. I mean, and that's what, I mean, when you have such a volatile market, I just wasn't expecting a 300-point damn bounce. Just to sell it back. I just wasn't expecting that big of a bounce, but sure enough. Didn't manage it well. Did not manage it well. This looks like a run to session lows here. Kind of want to add in on the break, but might not get a chance to. 395. Session lows, 305. It's kind of what we're looking for. We start to see some volume into that low. Like a test of that low would be awesome, and then we can add. If we get some nice volume on this candle, run into 305s, kind of try to add to the position on a little pullback and look for the low break. It's 391. Covered 3 just in case I can kind of re-enter. Covered 3 low 380s. Hopefully I'm not giving the entire position up before we actually get it. Like if we do get volume here, great, but if we do want to bounce around a little bit, I wouldn't mind trying to get back in on a little retracement maybe before we break. I'm fully out. I'm down 640 on the session. And I think I might have just given up my fucking entry. Excuse the language. But if we get a retracement, that's kind of the plan. Like add back into it. Add back into it. See profit, take profit. This market is crazy. See profit, take profit. I'll add back in if I can. Anything above, if we can get back above 400, I'd love to add back in. Might not get a chance, though. If this picks up volume and just goes, then we'll miss it. Yeah, new lows. That was the plan, new lows. Still think we get it. Just want to see if I can get back in. Give a small pullback. Let me get back in. Should have held. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Still think we go. I just think might have another chance to get back in. If the market wants to give it to us. It might not. I was trying to fight back from a red day. I was down 2,000. Now I'm only down 600. So fighting back. Fighting back, mate. Fighting back. Was trying to short all this shit, and then that 300 point bounce, I took a big loss on it trying to stay committed to a wide stop, but it was just too wide. It ran too strong. 300 point rally I was not expecting. Get back in on the dumps. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I want to see a little retracement, then I'll try to get back in. My average needs to be better than where I exited. Otherwise, it was pointless. Although, yeah, there's no guarantee we're going to see that. This might just go. This might just go. The effortless 300 point sell-off. I like it. I like it. Give me an entry above 380. I'll take. Can you give me an entry above 380? It's not looking like it wants to give an entry here. Just going. Oh, you're not going to get a chance, damn it. Come on now. It's not giving you any chance. It's about to sell. It's about to sell hard. Come on, baby. Not really. I mean, just kind of creeping lower until we snap, I guess. Here we go. There's 360s. Let's see. Give me a little pullback. Give me like 380s. I'll be happy camper. Take this high to the left, like above 386. I'll be happy. Get back in. Maybe 400s. Is that too ambitious? Too ambitious. Might be too ambitious. Here we go. Let's see. Come on. Give me my entry. Just kind of break that a little bit. Breathe up, breathe above 386 for a second, please. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. No breath. No breath. There's no breath being taken here. No breath. Yeah, we might break 24K today. Who knows? Dude, I wanted at least a little I wanted above 90s for an entry. Kind of not giving it to me. This might sell hard here if we break. Down, down, baby. Down, down, baby. Down, down, baby. This little pullback 70s just getting sold. Everything's getting sold. Everything's getting sold. I want to try to get back in above where I kind of took profits out of this, but it's set in a weak range. I don't even know if we'll get it. We might just dump. I mean, that was an aggressive sell-off on that rally, and we're just into the lows now. No hesitation. No hesitation. Pullbacks are weak right now. Yeah, if I exercise more patience today, we'd have an easy green day. An easy green day. I think I just tried to get short too, you know, just during this rally was just tough. This almost feels like guaranteed goes lower, right? How does this not go lower? Not even really, just sinking, just sinking. Session lows are 308. I think we can just crack 30 points and just rip. No, I'm not longing at all. I will not take a long in this market. Heck no. Heck no. This is looking like it wants to just run it. Run the session lows here. So weak. I'm going to try to get in here and see if we can catch that. Let's see if we can catch the session low break. As long as this range stays weak like this and we're just not seeing a bid, we're just going to try to catch that break. Let's see. We need to continue seeing this kind of weak price action though off 30. It's just like creeping, no real buyers stepping into it. There's kind of trying to sell 20s. Can we go through the lows? I don't see how we don't. How do we not? Session lows are 307. Let me mark that out. Can we catch it here? Can we catch the whole thing? $307, brother. Damn you. That was a big bounce. Trying to bounce off the double bottom. I don't think this really is going to see much. Wow. Wow, look at this shit. 305. It's getting crazy right here, man. This market feels like it's about to just run down. Doesn't it? What's the low? We kind of cracked 304 is the low now. Wow. Can we see 290s here? Pain in the butt. I want to see 290s here. It's being a pain in the butt. Trying to bounce off. Can't let it run too much. We'll have to just cut it. If it starts running too much, we'll have to cut it. I'd expect this to just get sold, but we have to watch. We have to watch. Yeah, there it is. Selling back down. 47 is the high. It's really indecisive. Like thinking about adding, but I don't think we'll get a chance. Looking for 290s, 290s, 280s, 270s. I mean, we could just keep going. We could really pick up volume more. We've been slow grinding. I would like to see a nice push lower, like with volume behind it. 290s would be good. Current low is 304. This is about to snap, brother. This feels so heavy. Okay, 305, 305. Still hesitating a little bit. Needs to go right here. I don't want to go red on this trade. If we actually start to bounce here, I'll just re-enter. I'm just not going to go red on this trade. Pointless for me to go red on this trade. Really has no reason not to break here if it's going to go. Or I guess I could put my stop at 48. It's $100. Gotta go, NQ. Got to go. I added some more there on the retest. If we're gonna break, needs to go now. I'm in 8 now at 27. Needs to break now though. Needs to break in the 290s here. Here we go. Covering, 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 covering. God bless you. I mean, dude, what if good trading for me on the comeback to green. This was a pain in the ass day. To be brutally honest, traded like crap. I think I was trying to catch this, but the market had other plans. The market wanted to kind of chop and shit around and then run 300 points, while my mindset was looking for this move here. The market just had to give a pullback. I wasn't really expecting much of a pullback at all today, but there you go. I mean, you know, kind of sizing into that trade. That's kind of how I like to do it. But yeah, we traded horrible today, dude. Oh, I was looking for this move, but while I was looking for it, we decided to like just put in a huge bounce. It was just bad timing. I think it was just bad timing. I didn't want to accept with how strong the selling was today that we were going to see a bounce. So I was just kind of ignoring the fact that we might get it. We got it off the weekly low a little bit. It's like a weekly low break and a retest of previous support there on, above 24,500. I just didn't want to accept that. But yeah, we just came back from $2,000 loss. So happy. I don't like putting myself, the issue is I don't like putting myself in that position to begin with. That was not fun. That was shitty trading, putting myself in that position. Still game. Well, it's not game. Okay, whatever. Shit show. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Smooth. Still game. You can call it that, bro, but like this is my living. This is how I make my money. Gambling or not gambling, this is... The bills are paid. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm trading the trend with tight risk. Trying to keep the risk tight. It took, given the fact that I was trying to really size in and we were able to survive a 350 point rally, I know it looked ugly. Well, it's not fun being down $2,000, but being able to survive this, kind of being arrogant about it, it was still good risk management. As ugly as it looked, it was still good risk management. Being able to take a 350 point rally and just being totally on the wrong side of it, being off sides, we still did okay. And I was trying to be aggressive today. We got up to a couple, almost 10 micros. But when sentiment's this clear, like I want to be, just fucking, I want in. But it would have been much better, obviously, to try to catch this rather than catch it while it's going up. I just needed to wait. Could have done better. You can always do better though, but yeah, patience was not great today on that. Should have waited for the bounce first. Yeah, the comeback was nice, but we shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. I could do better. I could do better. For sure. Oh, we just keep going, brother. Keep going. Should have been more patient approaching this. Waited for an actual pullback and then just try to get in, and then as it keeps selling, just add. We could have been at heavy. This could have been a massive day if I just waited a little bit and exercised some damn patience. But hey, man, we'll mark it down and learn from it. You know what I mean? Mark it down, learn from it. You're so zoomed in, your chart's scaring me. I know. And I have it really on the right side too. I don't know. I just like it like that. Chat. Could have pulled back anywhere with that area. Yeah, are you talking about on the move up? That's what I was kind of like. Anywhere in here, we could have found sellers. It was a little bit more of an aggressive bounce than I wanted to see. But this market's been letting. I mean, when buyers step in, sellers kind of step away and they let it really get aggressive, and then they step in at the top. They've been doing it all week like this. They conceded this entire rally. Like, they don't really fight them. The sellers aren't actively fighting buyers whenever we start to trend. Like, whenever we start to get retracements to the upside, sellers completely, like, they leave the ask. They don't sell. They let it get all the way up, and then it completely shifts. It's just, like, the market's been doing that a lot, man. Like, whenever they start to see, whenever they want to let it rally, they'll just completely leave. Like, there's no sellers. And then once we hit top, there's no buyers. And it's a true roller coaster. Crazy market. All right, we are still sinking lower. Missed a 30K trade. Didn't we all miss a $1 million trade today? I think we all did. On my Tradeify account, I was trying to catch this on my phone, and I went in 5 NQ and got ticked out and hit my loss limit before this. So that's fun. I was getting a better entry on my phone on the Tradeify live account there, trying to get in. It's okay though. Would have been big, but oh well. On another note, let me do this. Let me show you all this. This is cool. Wait, let's do this. Still in. I don't even like this. Yeah, solid. It's still selling. Trying to load up my MyFunded futures, dude. Look at this, bro. Hold on. Okay. Anybody in the chat trade? Anybody in the chat trade MyFunded futures? Does anybody in the chat trade MyFunded futures? Let me know, because I have questions. Okay, a couple people in here trade MyFunded futures. Okay, listen, I have 2 funded scale accounts. The scale accounts, I made 16,000 in both of them. So what happens now? Now, can I just flip 5 winning days? Okay, so I just need 5 winning days to 300. I think I've legit made 5 months worth of payouts in one day here. I'm just going to keep flipping. Then. I think we're good, bro. I did what I did. Okay, solid. Good to know. All right, we keep going. Let's keep going, baby. Come on. Let's keep going. Let's keep trading. We went, we're on a roller. We went from -2,000 back to green, just like we did yesterday. My ability to come back is there. My inability to start my trading session in the red because of a lack of patience needs to be fixed. But we'll work on that. Needs to be fixed. Okay, so I'm just going to flip. No, there's no consistency in the scale accounts. Why the stock market crashing, Unk? I don't know, dude. Michael Burry, Epstein files. I don't know. Somebody said that was the bottom. Do you really think? I kind of feel like we just melt lower all day. Ooh, look, we have more lows there. We have one at... Dude, this could go... Is it officially Black Thursday? Can we name the day yet? Can we name it Black Thursday? Because we are down 1,100 points. The fact that I went negative $2,000 on a day where we're down... Whoa, big bounce. Big bounce. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Look at this. 320 just comes up and gets freaking faded. Lows are 230s. $320 is getting faded. Man, it's so difficult because you want to... Obviously, this market can go 300 points, right? That's the scary part. It's a bearish market, but they're letting this thing, when it really wants to, they're letting it go 350 points. Sketchy, right? But at the same time, when we're moving lower, just every rally's getting faded. Like 320 just got completely destroyed. I just want to keep scalping the weakness here. Not a convincing reversal here on the 5-minute. Just sell the green candles, bro. Just sell the green candles. It's so easy. It's so easy today. Just get small size, low risk payouts for a few months. That's the plan. And then hopefully, you know what? If we can keep pushing it, dude, I could go and try to get some. I could try to go get a live transfer balance of like a lot. That would be cool. Yeah, dude, your accounts, if you pass an Apex, from well, as far as I know, you know, congrats. But it's not going to update. It shouldn't update. It's not going to update till the session's over. So like, I would expect I would expect an email at like 4 or 5 p.m. You know, this evening. They don't really update like real time. It just the session's going to close. The trading day is going to end, and then they should send you an email. Because what's to say you don't keep trying to trade or do something, you know, and then blow the account? They wait for the day to end. Do we just try to kind of just 290s not really getting anything? 240 is the low. This is what it keeps scalping the selling, man. Ugh, I didn't get in. I should have. All right, 37 is the low. We just keep melting. I should have gotten in on the retracement at 320. Bozo. Just not really seeing like buyers willing to step into this market. Not at all. See if we can get the break through the low here. Added some more. I want to see the break into the 20s. Buyers are just straight up absent. Not here. Not here today. Not here today. We're into the low 200s now. 24,000 is a real possibility. It's a real possibility. Thirties is the low. 230s, 230s, 230s. Can we run through the 200s here? There's just no downside. I mean, there's no support down here. We're just continuing to bleed lower. Bleed lower. We had 223 as the low. Trying to see profit take profit. Just kind of breaking by a couple of points. Not really flushing though. Let's give it a second here. Just 250s from 220s. Looking for the break under 20s here. A little hesitant. A little hesitant. Just trying to follow momentum. Momentum is just so much selling. There's so much selling pressure today. Just trying to join that and follow. Join that and follow trend. Don't fight the strength. Don't fight the strength. We're not really getting that follow through of the 20s though. The ranges are so aggressive. We're just like moving 20 points like on the snap of the fingers. We're up 20 points. Down 20 points, up 20 points. Crazy. Current low is 22s. Trying to break. We break 200s here. What do we got? 215, 215, 208. Oh, I tried to cover there with the bid. Fuck. Didn't get filled. Flat bounce off at 200. Tried to get filled there and I didn't. Tried to fill one. There's an aggressive 30-point bounce. Don't like it. We'll give it a second to breathe. I don't think 204 is holding. I'm following it down. I added back on that pivot of 50s. Looking for the break of 200 right here. Got to go right now. 222 needs to break. It's not want to play here. It's hard, bro. I'm trying to follow this thing, but just like slowly creeping lower. Take the lows, bounce 30 points. Take the lows, bounce 30 points. How much would it be to risk like the... Ugh, it's too much. All right, we're starting to bounce hard out of this 200 level. We're watching it. Give it a chance. 270s can still... Yeah, fuck. We're going. All right, I'm going to cut that. Cut that. I'm down 58. 58. Just can't catch the low break. Did we draw? Yeah, I did, man. I did. Fucking 280s to 250s. Oh my goodness. Looks like a fake. Looks like a fake. I think... No, I think we just continue selling here, but... It's just a slow bleed and it's leaving like pretty massive ranges. So it's been kind of tricky. Yo, Joey, appreciate the sub. Well, it was showing us it's going to bounce. We got to cut it, right? Showing a bounce. $297, just sinking it. Let me get back on to the rejection at 297. Needs to hold though. See sink lower through the lows. I like that pivot off at 297 if it holds. If it holds. Needs to hold. Session lows at 206. See if we can get it. Keep going through 50s. Covered 3. Covered another one. See if we can. I'll add back in on the retracement if I can. This is rock bottom. Wait, like it's the bottom? What do you mean rock bottom? What does that mean? What does rock bottom mean? All right, I added. Let's see. I want to see the reversal off of 50s. What does rock bottom mean? Looking for the sell through 200s. I'm just trying not to get chopped up right here, but setting the ranges are so damn wide. So wide. 67. Needs to reject 70s or I need to cut it. Solid bottom. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, are sellers just magically going to disappear today all of a sudden? I don't know. I don't think so. If they magically disappear, then I guess it could be rock bottom. But why would they magically disappear? Oh, we've taken the weekly lows at this point. This is full-fledged bearish. Couldn't even hold a 300-point rally. Free longs. Still holding the range here. Need to probably stop cutting it prematurely if we're still holding range. Just not trying to eat much drawdown whenever I'm just obviously trying to stay with the trend today. $282's falling off. Nice. Yeah, no, this is definitely a crash. This is massive. I mean, what is how much are we down today? We're not even really. I mean, we're down percent, 1.86%. We're down to like 1,000 points. I think we've officially, we're down more than 1,000 points, almost 1,200 points. If we flush into, flush another 100 points, it's Black Thursday. It's Black Thursday. That's what I'm calling it. I like that test at 50s. He's got a break. It is Black Thursday. Crazy market sell-off. Crazy market sell-off. So if we break such a lows here, we're looking at 24,100s. If we lose, I mean, we could go see 24,000. We're only 250 points off. And the volatility today is just crazy. Keep testing 250s. Looking for the breakdown. I had a test of 43 right there. Kind of found some. Just pulling back into the lows of the range now. If we break here, it's going to be good. Bullshit range. Bullshit range. What are we doing? All right, we're going to have to cut it eventually. This runs through 300s too much. This might just take me like stop trying to scout because his ranges are so massive, man. And I just probably need to like position myself with a decent shot and then just hold like long hold time. Because these ranges are just massive. Taking heat on this. Let's see. Gonna have to cut it. Let's take that high at 320. I'll have to cut it. Let's see. Trying to give it some air because there's so much selling here, but We just like, fucking going lower, but just brutally. Like the ranges we're setting are just so ugly, man. I have to cut that. I'm down 365. It's just impossible to get green right now. Like we're going lower, but just not with momentum. Like it's died off. It's really died off. Look at all the wicks we're seeing on the hourly. Like we can't catch a break into the lows with any sort of follow through. Totally brutal. Let's see if I just sold the top. What do you think about Project X? I don't know. I like it. Just set in very, very brutal ranges. Look at it. Give it all back. Give it all back. Wow. Yeah, I don't know anything. I mean, Topstep owns Project X, so I think they own it, right? Still really weak range on the 5-minute. Just can't find much follow through above 300. See if it can hold above 300 here. It's failing to hold above 300. Like that range of the 5-minute still weak. Wouldn't take much to flip back through low day. Wow. If we're showing rejection above 300, I'm going to get back short. Looking for session lows here. We're going to look for a longer hold time here. The issue has been my entries have been too low, looking for better follow through. But every time we get to these lows, we kind of just chop them by a couple points and then getting some retracement to the upside. I might stop at that high. If 13, if we get a strong pivot off that 13 we just put in, I'll drag the stop there. Gold movement. Say what? Gold moving to the upside. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Gold's a hedge. That makes sense. Markets are, I mean, they're looking spooky. They're looking crazy scary, right? Crazy. No Christmas rally this year. No Christmas rally. We need a magnet. We do need a magnet. We do need a magnet. Let's see if we can catch that break lower. Longer hold time. I've been cutting a little too early whenever we've had decent entries. And when I don't have a decent entry, I'm, well, no comment really on that. But when I do have a decent entry, I'm cutting it too early. Let's look for the bigger move. Looking for session lows here. Let's see it through. Let's see it through, right? I think just getting in with a good entry and having a longer hold time is probably the better setup today. I've been kind of trying to scalp the low day breaks, but we're not getting like strong follow through. We just kind of bleed a little bit and then we just get retracements back up. But selling the rallies has seemed to work so far. That's an ugly bounce off of 60s right there. Kind of ugly. Don't love it. Reclaiming 300 now. Sellers need to drag this. I'm about to get my stop ran. That's really ugly buying here. Yeah, buyers are stepping into this. Look at this, 320s. All right, we're about to see an attempt at a buy rally here if we break above this high. Whew. Good lord. Good lord, it's so heavy. Needs a break under 300 right now. Sellers held it at 320. This was back up, retesting a triple top with a higher low. This market is so weak, but it just feels so impossible for me to try to get green on it. Doesn't break here, I'm done. This is crazy. Like, we all see how weak it is, but just trying to position yourself, and it's really tricky. Kind of just chopping through lows, but not getting any clean follow through. Pretty frustrating. This is kind of consolidating here above 300s. Might start to break out. Yeah, we might. Buyers seem to. They might have a chance here to kind of run it. I'm gonna cut it early. Let's see what this looks like. Buyers have it now. They've broken it out. Let's see. Because buyers did just break it out. So as of now, buyers have control. Unless this gets shot down. Buyers have taken it above this range, and we're in a breakout. Impossible to trade this shit short. It's so easy, but so hard. Breaks a low, rally. Breaks a low, rally. Breaks a low, rally. Yeah, this is so choppy, right? It's breaking out now. I have to cut it. If we're going to break that triple top, it's going to break out. Hour and a half till close. .68's getting a nice little rejection. I mean, if it's a false breakout, we can always re-enter, but and buyers are stepping into this market here above 300. See weak price action right here. Maybe you could contemplate trying to get short, but we're just, buyers are breaking it out. Breaking it out. So we stopped out like 40, 50 points ago. Trying to get through the 370s. A little bit of hesitation in the 370s. Strong selling. I'm going to step into it. I'm going to try to catch it now. Leave a 5 minute on that leave a wick on that 5 minute and try to sell through the lows. I'm going to build a position here with a stop above if we start to run through 400. See if I can add into this. Let's get it. Come on, lock in. We sell back and reclaim this range, I'll be adding. Nice little aggressive 50-point pullback. That's what we've seen every time before we see new lows. This kind of price action you see. Failed rally the upside, strong 50-point sell-off, and then sellers take it. Let's see. Think about adding and doubling up. This is a nice 5 minute. I added. I'm in 6 now at 31. Okay, let's give this a long hold time and just look for the move. I'm going to stop it out at the high if we take it back. This needs to break 300s now. Beautiful. 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 All right, let's see it. 100 points to lows. 100 points to lows. Michael Burry. Yeah, what about him? Like he took his position off or something or what? I thought he was still in. All right, we're really getting selling here. Nice, quick sellers. Need some follow through all the way though. Failed break of the range, back into the range. This looks good. Just needs to keep going. 280s next. Contemplate adding again. Probably won't add. Not until we start to confirm and break the low day. I guess technically it could still get bought in here, but don't think it will. You rage quit. Trend line area. This is true. This is true. 5 touch points on it. As Tradeify would say. 5 touch points. 5 touch points and you look for the break of lows. What's up with the 80s mustache? Well, it's like the only thing I can grow, man, to be honest with you. It's like the only thing I can grow that looks decent. Can't grow a beard, so here we are. Here we are. 66 was the lows here, still pushing. What a nightmare day, right? See if there's an opportunity to try to add here on the retested 3. Sellers dragging it at 98. All we need is follow through the downside and not chop, and we're cooking. I see run. Do you think we see 24,000 today? Do you think we see 24,000 today? I'm not going to add. I was thinking about adding, but I'm not going to add. Still selling. Dude, I'll tell you what. Commentary is insane. Trust. Bro, I'm trading like shit today. Like, I've had a couple good trades, but I'm sprinkling in crappy trades all over it today, man. Just like, this is a good trade. I've taken a couple other good trades, but in between, I'm just getting chopped to crap. Need to refine my selection a little bit. This looks good for low day here. Longer hold time, decent, better entry. If we can get an opportunity to size in, we'll do that. I've had a couple chances, but I want a stronger push into the lows first. Confirm that we're actually going to try to get a breakout trade or a breakdown trade. 23K, 23K. Did I say 24? I meant 23. High 23s, high 20. Could you imagine high 23s? A little bit of hesitation to break under 50s here. Massive bounce. Jeez. Good Lord. Massive bounce. What in the world? Buyer step in at 307. I'm gonna add. I'm in 8 now. Stop at the high. It would equal a 260 on the tick chart if you're looking at it. 260. Right here. See some orders under 260. Yeah, needs to fell 300s here, and then go take the low at 260. Looks like it wants to. Flush, flush, flush. Yeah. It's definitely been a little more hesitant. I mean, we're still bleeding lower, but it's been more hesitant, which is a little annoying. It was really exciting if you caught the 1,000-point sell-off, but it's been a little tricky to find the continuation here in the later part of this session. It's been a little tricky to find the continuation. Like, you kind of found a low day break here, but you had to deal with a crappy range and then a massive 350-point rally. If you took that short, obviously you killed it. Here, kind of looking for just like, the bleed lower, and we are moving lower, but it's really setting an ugly range, and it's kind of tricky. Like right now, it's being super sticky around 300. It needs to just go. Needs to just go. Price action is just choppy, choppy, choppy. Needs to put in a lower high right here and just go. Some buyers, some sellers there at the entry, 322. Nice, back into the 90s. I'm in 10 now. I added shorts there in the breakdown to the 90s. Tighten the risk up a little bit. Needs to go here though. Needs to go. We got about just a little less than an hour and a half till close. In 10 now at 16. It's a nice move to 70s. Just needs to hold. 73 needs to hold. Continue selling. Only thing I'm thinking is maybe if we start to range here, that could mess up the trade. Because I'm looking, this is strong continuation of the low a day is what I'd want to see here. 260s needs to break out. We have set a pretty ugly range here on the 5-minute. I do like the rejection above 300s, but whether we get follow through or not, it's not something I can really control. I'm looking for it though. 270 is the low right now. Breaking it, breaking it. It's going to come up before it comes down. Don't jinx me. You might be right. We're testing that trend line again. That little Tory Trades trend line right here. Right here. See that? Oh, we've say a prayer that we don't hold range right here, and we should be cooking. It's not something I can control whether we hold range or not. Where's all the sellers at, brother? All right, we might flush now. This is where you'd want to see it be flushing if we're going. Low 70s. Killing me here. Let's get it. Ugh, you're disgusting. Here we go. Nice projection there. 289 just got sunk. We need to break 70s here. Absolutely need to break 70s here. A little bit of volume. Let's see it. Need 70s breakdown. Needs to flush into the low 200s. We can start to look for a low day breakdown. Come on now. A little bit of hesitancy. I just don't want it to hold range right here. That's the only thing that would really mess this up. See if I regret going break even here as we're still kind of holding range. You got to get some continuation here, man. Got to see it. Needs to break 60s. It's not wanting to, damn it. Not wanting to. There's another wick off at 91. Yeah, it's holding. It's holding range right now. Killing the trade. Killing the trade. I'm going to keep the stop break even. If we get it, we get it. Unfortunately, the price act, I mean, it was great this morning. Right now, it's just kind of not looking good. The ranges are wide, but I mean, you really want to see a run for low day if we're going to get it here. There's 70s again. The pushes into the low is like great. I'm seeing what I want to see, but we're just not breaking it. 66. Like if we see 80s again, I'm going to throw up. Gotta go. Look at this shit. That's gross. Feels like sellers are weakening here. It truly does. I feel like sellers are actually weakening up a little bit. Just the timing of this trade is rough. Let me get stopped out right here, man. That shit should have gone. All right, let's just take a little break. I'll be right back. Look at it fade off the fucking intro. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. Today is so rough, man. This price action is disgusting. How do I not follow that? Back in. Same trade. Same trade. Looking for the break of 60s right here. Just set such a brutal, brutal range. it takes that high back, I gotta stop it out. Then we'll just say this price action is untradeable. Trying to follow the trend, but we're just ranging so hard right now. Like 320s, gotta cut that. I'm back out. Yeah, I'm getting chopped to shit, bro. This is untradeable. Trying to take the session lows right there. Untradeable. I think I'm just gonna call it right there. We were down 2,000, came back green, now down 2,000 again. Just it's so like I'm trying to play the momentum of a 1,000-point sell-off, and it's just not happening. I'll just take the red day. Take the red day. It's too choppy for me to be looking for the continuation. Maybe a sell-off into the close, but right now it's holding too well. And the ranges are so damn wide. FOMO, maybe a little bit. Yeah, so let's just cut it then. I agree. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO. Just getting stopped out way too much. That range is brutal. Yeah, I'm probably getting FOMO. We're going to cut it, $1,700 loss, and we'll be back tonight. We'll come back tonight. Yeah, wise to walk away. That's exactly what. We're going to end the stream here because I'm getting cut up. Getting cut up. The only decent trade I've actually seen is like if you could kind of top tick that rally. Like this range is, and it's wide. It's a wide range. It looks tight, but it's 150 points. Whipsaw. I might be able to hold that with like 1 micro, but trying to size in for the breakdown trade's not working out. So yeah, let's cut it. Brutal day. It is a little brutal. I thought it was going to be way better than this. That's why I hopped on. I was excited to trade it, but yeah, we're getting cut up. Hey, sweetie. All right.